Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Amarokompo here. So in this video I'm going to be giving a review on the Persil 3-in-1 capsule non-bio laundry pod or laundry detergent. So it's my first time using it, so I'm going to be showing you how it turned out at the very end. I'm also going to be using it in my top loader Hisense 8 kg washing machine. So if you are new on the channel, it's good to have you here. Welcome. If you find the video useful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, if you're a returning viewer, it's so good to have you. Thank you so much for the support, and make sure you hit the like button if you find the video useful at the very end. I also gave an update on how I refixed my drainage pipe to avoid non-spinning problems at the very end, so stick to the end, guys. Here, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you how to use the Hisense Bubble Clean 8 kg washing machine, the WTJA 802T type of washing machine. So I've done previous videos on how to use it, but today's video is very special because I'm going to be using another type of detergent. I'm going to be using this Persil 3-in-1 non-bio detergent. So 3-in-1 in that it has fabric softener in it, and you don't need a softener again, a fabric softener, when you're using this. Now if you're asking what a softener is, this is the previous one I've been using, a fabric, it's called a fabric conditioner. So I use it together with detergent. So I've used this type of detergent, used this one. I've also used the one in this type, the one that comes in a bag. So those ones I'm almost through with them, so I decided to try this one in order to reduce plastic waste or whatever. And since the fact that it was two in one, right? So I'm going to show you how I connected it to electricity. So I have it plugged to an extension. Ideally it should be on the wall, right? But we didn't want to break our tiles to put a socket on the wall, so we connected it to an extension. But the difference in this extension is that we removed the soft wire and put the very strong type. So when you want to use an extension, make sure that you have a strong wire. So we took out the soft one and put this thick strong one. Yes, that's why I can do this. If not, do not try this. Put it directly to the socket on the wall. So we then connected it. So for safety purposes, I just taped it. So I taped it, and then this is where it is connected to the wall over there. So these are my laundry, the ones I've done these ones, and then these are the ones I want to do now. So for this type of detergent, it's called the Capsule 3-in-1 capsule, right? It's by the Persil brand. So I've read the directives for an 8 kg washing machine, 6 to 8 kg washing machine. And if you have a large quantity of clothes, right? If I had more quantity of clothes, I would have less quantity of clothes, I would have used only one, but I want to use 2 because I have an 8 kg washing machine. So what I'm going to do is to drop it at the bottom. Guys, this is the first time I'm using this, so we're all going to see how it turns out. And I'm going to put my my clothes into the tub now. This is my laundry. These are my laundries. I have dark colored clothes here, so I put them on top of the detergent or the capsule, and I'll come over here and put on my light supply and just come here. So what to do is just to put on the power button, and then I already have it in the program that I want, but if you want to change it to another program, you can just press this. It will take you to different programs, but I like this fuzzy because it has been working for me, so I took it back to fuzzy. So all I'll do, I don't have to press all these things. It's going to automatically select them for me. So I'll just press my start button, and all it's going to do is to turn it. It's going to turn Okay, let me just put it back here. It's going to turn it and automatically weigh it and pick a water level for me. The selected water level 10. I can decide to change it if I want. I can take it to 9. If I think 10 is too much, or I'm trying to conserve water, I'll take it to 9. So once it gets to the level 9 of water, it's going to start washing. So we'll see that. So the water has gotten to level 9 and it started washing. You can see that it's a bit it's looking soapy, right? It's looking a little bit soapy. Now there's someone that was telling me that that when she used her detergent, that it was not foamy and all that. You don't need that in this type of washing machine. They actually do not want you to use a kind of detergent that will make it so foamy, right? That's why the detergent box, if you are using a powder or liquid detergent, which is here, they gave you a measurement there, right? Because they don't want you to use too much detergent. So it's fine. It's fine this way. Now if you are using powder detergent, if you are using powder detergent such as this, it's fine. You can watch my other videos on how to use them, where I put the detergent, how I put it, and where I also put my fabric softener. Do you understand? So this is just a different video where I'm using this particular type of capsule detergent. You understand? So if you are using powder detergent and you want to see how I use that, you can watch. I'm going to link my video at the top. I'm going to link it at the top so you can watch how I put the detergent, fabric softener, and the other things. Now I'm going to be showing you something else that many people kind of find problems with. Now for many people, most people give these complaints that whenever they are using this detergent, when they pour in water, the water starts coming out of the pipe. Now that problem happens because that issue happens because you left it flat on the floor. For this type of washing machine, your pipe should not lie on the floor. It shouldn't lie on the floor. It should go up. So see what I have here. I took it up to this point, so this is acting as a support. Then I took it back into the drain here. So it doesn't have to be like my own, but just make sure that it is up. Just make sure that your pipe goes up first and then comes down to your drainage. You understand? Never leave it flat on the floor. So in my previous video, someone was asking me, one of the questions I got was, why do I still have this wrapper on? I was like, so it will keep looking new. So but today, let's go. Let's go. So it's looking more new. It's looking brand new, guys, and that's beautiful. So now it's still washing. So once it gets to rinse, I'll show you how it goes. It's about to move to rinse now. So I know some people complained about their top not spinning and all that. So this spinning issue, I talked about it at the very end of the video, what I did to stop that issue. Mine also, it happened to me that it stopped spinning at some point. In fact, it wouldn't even drain out the water, so I adjusted my pipe. So you see that at the end how it was before and what I did. And if you're watching this video to this very point, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So now it's draining out the water. So it's going to drain out all this water and then move over to rinse. So it just began the rinsing process. So what it does is that after draining the water, it's going to spin it. So it's going to spin it for some minutes. So I'm checking to see if I can still find, if I'm still going to find the 3-in-1 capsule, but I can't find it. So we'll see when we are through. We'll see if there's any leftover or remnant of that capsule packets. But for now, guys, this is how it does. It washes, drains the water, spins it before it puts new water to rinse it. In case you want to see the if you are using detergent, powder detergent, you want to see how it works, check my previous videos. There are also some videos where I answered some questions on what to do if it's giving you some error signs about the drainage water issue. So if you just have a couple of questions, you can check all those videos. I'm sure I answered most of those questions there. But if you still have questions to ask, make sure you drop them at the bottom of this, in the comment section rather. Then guys, make sure you like and comment, drop your comments, like the video, share it to those that will be needing it also. And also, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, what are you waiting for? Click on that subscribe button, show some love. If you find this video helpful, just show some love by subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button. Yes, so we'll just it's going to soon stop. Yes, it's stopping now and adding fresh water. So this water is going to be for rinsing of the clothes. Remember, our water level is at 9, so it's going to fill this tub to water level 9, and once it has gotten to that level, it's going to start rinsing it. So we'll come back. So it has gotten to the 9th water level, and it has started spinning again. So it's basically rinsing it. This is the first rinse. So after this one, it's going to do a second rinse. So that's water drained out again. That water was drained out and it's spinning now. So after it's finished spinning, it's going to pour a second set of water and rinse again and spins finally. The second rinse is going on. So water is pouring in water and all that. If you notice, it's pouring through that space there. That space is supposed to be for the softener. So if you're using liquid fabric conditioner or softener, that's where to put it. So you can watch my previous videos to see that. So after the second rinse, it's going to drain it and spin for the last time, and that will be the end of the wash cycle. This is the last phase of the washing process. So it has ended, and this is the end. So it goes up on its own. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and put it off on this socket here. Then let's see how our clothes are. Trying to see if I can find that capsule. So capsule has completely dissolved. And I'll say the clothes look okay. They're completely washed. Yes, I want to look for the particular. There was a particular cloth that was really dirty. I want to check that clothes. I think it was this. It was a cotton blue. The blue shorts is cotton. That cloth was really dirty. Yeah, this particular one was dusty at some point. So I'm looking at it now, and the place where the dust was completely washed. So I'll give it a thumbs up. It works for me, guys. The whole capsule completely dissolved. So I looked for it. I've stylishly looked for it in the tub, but it's not there. And there are no marks or stains from the detergent. So thumbs up. So that's the end of the video, guys. That's the end of the video. If you found this video useful, kindly smash the like button, and make sure you subscribe to the video and watch my other videos. Watch my other video, guys, to see how I used when I use detergent, powder detergent. When I use powder detergent, this is why I usually use it, powder detergent. And this is why I put the liquid fabric softener. But because I use this because I used this 3-in-1 capsule. I didn't need to pour anything in this place. I just dropped it into the tub and put my clothes on it, and I've got clean clothes, so I recommend the product. Okay, this is the end of my videos. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and drop your comments or questions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. So this is how my drainage pipe have been. A part of it was touching the floor, then the remaining half is high. I took it up and fixed it into the drain that I had there. But recently I noticed that it was not draining. Like, it stopped spinning 2 times. It stopped spinning and was showing an error sign. It didn't drain out the water. It stopped spinning. The clothes was just there with the water, and I figured out that this might be the problem, because it seems water used to pack at this the part of the pipe that touches the floor, right? So what I did in the next clip and in this video, you'd see that it is different from how it is here. So I completely stretched the pipe up and used the pipe at the back as a support. So see, I stretched everything. I didn't leave any part on the floor again, and now use this pipe at the back as a support. And after I did this, I tried it again. It was working perfectly. You understand? So this might be the problem with some of us. We were saying that, okay, it stopped spinning and all that. This might be the problem. So make sure your pipe is stretched up completely and has a support at the top before it comes back down. So if you still have any questions, drop them in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.